The title Sapa Inca, meaning the Only Inca or the Unique Inca, referred to the absolute monarch of the Inca Empire, the largest empire in pre-Columbian America. The Sapa Inca was regarded as a living god, descended from Inti, the sun god, and his divine status made him the center of political, religious, and cultural life. His authority was unquestioned, and he ruled not just as a king, but as the embodiment of sacred power over the Andean world. To become Sapa Inca, one had to be of royal blood, usually the son of the previous ruler and a queen of noble lineage, often his full sister to preserve the divine bloodline. Succession was not always straightforward, as rival sons could compete for power, but legitimacy was tied to both ancestry and recognition by the nobility and priesthood. The heir was trained in governance, warfare, and religious duties from childhood, ensuring that the chosen successor was prepared to embody both political and divine responsibilities. The daily duties of the Sapa Inca reflected his role as both sovereign and deity. He presided over state ceremonies, offered rituals to Inti, and ensured that the empire followed the principles of reciprocity and order. He directed labor through the mita system, organizing the construction of roads, terraces, temples, and cities like Cusco and Machu Picchu. The Sapa Inca commanded the armies, planned conquests, and appointed governors to oversee distant provinces. He also controlled the redistribution of resources, ensuring that food, clothing, and goods from across the empire were stored in state warehouses and distributed in times of need. His presence at festivals, processions, and public rituals reinforced his role as the sun's earthly representative, guaranteeing prosperity and balance for his people. Among the most famous Sapa Incas was Pachacuti, who transformed the kingdom of Cusco into a vast empire and initiated the building of monumental sites like Machu Picchu. Tupac Inca Yupanqui expanded the empire's reach across much of South America, while Huayna Capac presided over its greatest extent. Atahualpa, the last recognized Sapa Inca, is remembered for his confrontation with the Spanish conquistadors, which marked the tragic fall of the empire. Today, the title of Sapa Inca is not held in any official sense, though it remains a powerful symbol of Andean heritage and identity. Traditions tied to the Sapa Inca were rich and elaborate. He wore garments that were never used twice, with fine textiles burned after use, symbolizing his uniqueness. He was carried on a golden litter, attended by nobles, and his subjects could not look directly at him without permission. The Coricancha, the temple of the sun in Cusco, was his spiritual center, where golden walls reflected his divine connection to Inti. When a Sapa Inca died, his body was mummified and kept within Cusco, continuing to participate in ceremonies as if still alive, while his estates and lands remained intact, creating immense wealth for his descendants. These traditions reflected a worldview where the ruler was not just human, but an eternal force tied to both the living and ancestral world. The Sapa Inca's legacy endures in the ruins, myths, and cultural memory of the Andes. His title represents divine kingship, the unity of religion and politics, and the extraordinary achievements of one of the greatest civilizations of the ancient world.